Dear real estate brothers and sisters, if your Instagram profile is not properly optimized, you could be losing out on potential clients without even knowing it. Now that is a real expensive mistake. We need to keep it real estate because in this video, I'm breaking down the 3 secrets that real estate agents are using to stand out on Instagram and organically turn followers into clients. So if you're ready, keep on watching. Now, the first tip I have for you is really simple and easy, and that is to optimize your Instagram bio. And it's really easy to do because now we have ChatGPT, and you know I have a prompt that you can copy and paste. I will link it in the description box down below. So you literally copy and paste it, add the things you need to add in there, and you should be set to go. Now let's head into my screen here so I can show you the prompt. So right here it says create a standout Instagram bio that turns followers into buyers and sellers. Think of an Instagram bio as a digital handshake. So essentially what I'm asking the chat to do is to create me an Instagram bio that's under 150 characters because that is the limit, and I want 4-line paragraphs, and the structure of it is to showcase your market area, your target client demographic, something personal or relatable about you. If you don't like that, you can put an accolade if you want to. And lastly is going to be a clear call to action to drive traffic to where you want to push traffic. So in this case, my example was to push people to my YouTube channel. You can also push people to your lead magnet. So if you have a buyer or seller's guide, a relocation guide, a secret list of off-market homes, or even just pushing people to your basic website for more information about how to work with you. So that said, here I have chat generate me a few different bios. You can see here it's very straightforward, cut to the chase, which is exactly what you want because again, it's the first impression that people get when they land on your profile. So obviously you can play around with this prompt there and tailor it to you and your needs. This next Instagram tip, in my humble opinion, is quite underrated, and I don't know why real estate agents are not taking advantage of this feature, and that is pinned post. So here is my Instagram, and I have these 3 posts pinned to the top. So essentially, it doesn't matter whatever you are posting on the daily to your feed, your grid, these 3 pinned posts will remain at the top. And this is really important because you can tell people not just from your bio, but tell them when they click on one of these pinned posts here, what you are all about. So an example for real estate here is something that looks like this. So let's say you are really trying to bring in those home buyers. So you can have your about post, then you can have your home buying journey, which is a carousel, and then your free home buyer guide, your lead magnet, right? So you want that there. So as an example for your about me post, this one in particular, and yes, you do know, I sell these templates on Etsy. This is the set right here. It's a bundle post, so make sure you check it out. I will link it in the description box down below because it's gonna make your life so much easier. You're welcome. Now, going back to this is an example of an about me post that I would pin to Instagram. So let me go ahead and open this up here really big for you. So this would be the cover page, about me. The second slide would be a little intro about who you are, as you can see here, a little bio about you, some pictures of you in the business, doing the business. The third page is going to be your services. So what you specialize in, how people can get to know what the services you provide. And then the last page is going to be your call to action, which is your actual contact information so that if any of the services apply to them, they can get in contact with you. Does that make sense? I hope so. So with that there and done, let me show you really quickly how easy it is to post to pin the post. So on Instagram here, it doesn't matter what post this is, but essentially, let's say I wanted to post this one here. I want to pin this post. Sorry. You want to go to the 3 dots there And then you'll see at the bottom, pin to main grid, and that's all you have to click to pin that particular post to the top of your grid there. So now you have not only your Instagram bio optimized, but you have these pinned posts down below, so people can basically have that cooperating evidence to make sure that what you're saying in here is true and applies to these posts. Pop quiz: what does CTA stand for? I'll give you 2 seconds to write it in the comments. Okay, go. It stands for call to action. And what I've learned over my time on the YouTubes is that if no action is called, no action is taken, which is why, my fellow real estate brothers and sisters, you need to have strong CTAs, call to actions, and that applies to your Instagram. So make sure, if we go back to my screen here, you will see that I have my lead magnet. So essentially, my call to action is to get people to download this guide. So yes, I do sell that guide on Instagram. I have to put the plug in. So you can buy this particular real estate buyer and seller guide bundle, but essentially what you're doing is giving free access to your real estate guides to potential real estate clients. Now you need to have an automation in place, because while you can manually give people access, automation is your best friend. And my favorite tool for lead magnets is Flowdesk. So if you're not familiar with Flowdesk, it's a email campaign software. I am an affiliate with them, so I do have a special 50% off discount code. So make sure you scan that QR code, and find the link in the description box down below. But essentially what you're doing, so let me show you a specific form. So you need a form, and essentially what you are doing, this is a Flowdesk form, you are asking the prospect client for their contact information, so their first name, and most importantly, their email address. So essentially, the workflow is this. Once they put their contact information, hit download, this is going to trigger something inside Flowdesk to then make sure you send email access of your real estate guide to that potential client, right? So don't worry, I have a full in-depth tutorial of how this actually works. I will be sure to link this tutorial in the description box down below, so you have a full understanding of how to set this up, and literally just set it and forget it. Alright, now this is a bonus tip for real estate agents who not only want to crush it on social media, but also want to leverage content creation and video marketing as a scalable source of modern lead generation. In other words, if you want to stop manually prospecting, aka chasing, and instead have and attract leads that come directly to you like a magnet, then let me introduce to you the Social Agent Academy Pro, the all-in-one social media training and live coaching community created by top producing agents for real estate agents like you. There are 2 special ways to get access to this program. One, you can scan my QR code affiliate link here on screen, or find the link in the description box below to enroll. Or number 2, my personal favorite, consider partnering with me here at eXp Realty so you can get free yearly access to learn more about partnership and to book a discovery call with me where I can actually show you behind the scenes what the Social Academy looks like. Then scan the code on screen or find the link in the description box down below. But besides social media training and content creation, if you don't have effective call to actions that lead to a lead magnet, then all this effort is really worth nothing. So be sure to watch this video next, where I show you step by step how to set up your automated lead magnets with Flowdesk. So if you're ready, get ready to click in 3, 2, 1.